Hey fam, this is Tamara and I am back with you for another meditation circle. And we are picking up where we left off. Reverend Ike's Secrets for Health, Joy, and Prosperity for You, the Science of Living Guide. We're picking up in chapter 35, which is the generosity of God. Now, if you've been with me for any length of time, you know that we talk about all of the wonderful blessings of the Most High, our divine creator of the universe who's given us everything. It's all here for us in abundance. Our only work is to learn how to receive it. Yes, that is what it's all about. So as always, without further ado, for our members, we're going to move through the entire chapter. We're going to have our affirmations, and we're going to have some let me remember questions so that we can begin to ascertain what we have taken away from the information. And so let's go ahead and get started. And for those of you who are not members yet, I just invite you to join me over at Patreon and support the mission and be able to partake of the entire meditation book club, which of course includes a wonderful meditation on the generosity of the Most High. All right, chapter 35, the generosity of God. He is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to his power that works in us. Ephesians 3:20. A science of living principle. God has ordained perfect good and abundance of good for you, for each and every one of us. When you know that God is a God of generosity and abundance, you will experience an abundance of good in your life. So this is all about you being aware of the truth. Not about maybe what you've been told or what a doctrine says or the way the world sees things, but to know the absolute truth. All right, we'll continue on. So, what kind of God are you praying to? Huh? I want you to ask yourself a question. What kind of God are you praying to? If you're praying to a God to whom you have to beg and plead and kneel, you're praying to the wrong one. Sometimes I wonder how people could even have such a stingy God. Huh? Because the infinite God is really generous. The Lord is not stingy, hard-hearted, or limited. It's man that has misused his mind to create a false, stingy, hard-hearted, hard-of-hearing God in the sky. Okay. It's man that's done that. Again, it's not the truth. Okay. All right. So many people today have that image of God. They still keep praying, oh Lord, just give me this one little thing and I won't ask for anything more. Just this one little thing. Reverend Ike says, that's nonsense. Why are you wasting your time doing that when the Father is the infinite? Through the presence of God in you, you can have an abundance of all of the riches of life. Abundance in nature. Here again, I want to give you another example of the generosity of God. Every time you grow something or see a garden, you are seeing the generosity of the Lord. When you plant a seed, when it comes forth, it is very generous, isn't it? On one stalk of corn, you'll find several ears of corn, right? And that one stalk laden with corn, in turn, produces 700 other grains of corn. You see how generous God is? And just think about it. If you garden like I do, you allow some of the fruit to stay on the vine or the stalk, to dry up, and then you've got those seeds to save, right? Now, if you think about it, on an ear of corn, as Reverend Ike has presented here, there are hundreds of seeds. And each seed will grow one plant. And then each plant will have hundreds of more seeds, right? And then each of those seeds will have hundreds of other seeds. And then it just goes on to the infinite. Just look at this infinite generosity of God right here in nature. In your mind and in your prayers, you must know. He didn't say believe. He didn't say hope. He didn't say beg, plead. He said know that you are dealing with the generosity of the Most High. The Lord says, I have come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. John 10:10. It's been said, anyone can count the seeds in an apple. Catch this. But only the Most High can count the apples in a seed. Let me say that again. Anybody can count the seeds in an apple, but only the Most High can count the apples in a seed. Do you see what we're dealing with here? It is for us to recognize this. You better walk like somebody loves you. Yes. Yes. All right, Reverend Ike goes on to say, you receive what you conceive. Okay? You can only receive what your mind can conceive. So it's very important that you establish in your mind a generous concept of your Creator. A loving, infinite concept of your Creator. And establish in your mind that the Most High wants you to have and enjoy all the good that you deserve. And if you think you don't deserve it, you need to get rid of that. Maybe it's time to forgive yourself and everybody else. And then you'll be free to receive. Right? And if you need some help on that, just reach out. We can definitely work on forgiveness. That's a big one. Okay? Everything that's already yours because you are a child of the Most High. Okay? Because of the belief that you have in your mind, that belief that's in your mind, it's what the Most High has to work with. That belief is always multiplied back to you in your life experience. Let me say that again. So the belief that you have in your mind, whatever you believe is true in consciousness, what do you believe is true for you, right? What do you think is possible for you? That's what you are giving. That's the offering that you are giving the Most High to give to you, to multiply back to you in your life. It's kind of like going out to the ocean with a thimble. You ask for a little, you expect only a little is what you gonna get. When you believe that God is stingy and mean, this is what you will bring into your life. This is a deep one, and I know this is hard to really grasp, but it is the absolute truth. But when you reach the level of awareness, and that means the awareness of what's true, the truth, that you can accept a good and loving and generous God, then your experiences in life, that's when they become abundant. When you believe that the presence of God within is your infinite source of all good, you will receive an abundance of all the riches of life, of all the good that you desire. Now don't think of this as a cash machine or a gumball machine or any of that. No. Remember, what you receive, the level of abundance that you are able to receive, is only limited according to your ability. And certainly all of us have a purpose that we were designed for. Just like a potter creates different size vessels for different purposes. Some part of their purpose is to live in a huge house with a big swimming pool and, I don't know, have a Rolls Royce or something. Others are designed to travel a lot and not have the confines of a big house and all the responsibilities and trappings of owning a bunch of stuff. We're all different. And that is our purpose here, is to discover what our divine role in the grand scheme of things is. What is your role in the kingdom? Identify what that is and begin to live it. And everything that will support you to be all that you were meant to be will be given. Important tip. That's why we're admonished not to covet what other people have, because that's for them, right? It's not you. So that's another thing, and if you have trouble with that, we can definitely work on that. Identifying your purpose. What are you here to do that no one else can do like you? If you're trying to do and be what other people are and are doing and being, you're in the wrong place. You're out of order. Who's going to step into your shoes and your purpose if you don't? Something to think about. You have an opportunity to creatively find the good in every moment. Roof over your head, loving people in your life. A wonderful code that was given to you in the beginning. Yes. A wonderful teacher that came to show you the way. Yes. And just sit with that for a moment. And take a deep breath. Thank you, God in me. Yes. You're not alone. You're not separate. Thank you so much for joining me here on the Meditation Circle. Reach out at beyondhypnosis.org. Until next time.